Hey YouTubers, Mr. Wilson, the car guy here, coming at you with a video on how to replace your dash leather and trim on an Aston Martin Vantage. This particular car is a 2007. I thought I'd make a video for you guys because the videos on YouTube are terrible. I'm saying that in the nicest way. There's bits and pieces of things that are being taken apart and nobody has the full story. And there's misleading stuff that's going to lead you to snapping all your dash hold down pieces because there are bolts and clips that hold this together. So I already had mine recovered and I have these sitting on top so I can give you a quick overview on how to pull these trim pieces off so you can send them out to a trim shop. This is really simple. Once you know it, you can do this in 15 minutes. So let's jump into it. I'm not going to drag this video on like most YouTubers do so they can rack up some time intervals and get more advertising. Anyhow, let's jump into it. It's going to take a minute or two. Set my light up here for you. Okay. The most important trim panel you want to get off is this guy. This is the trickiest one. This is your airbag cover for your passenger side. This guy is bolted in. You need to get this piece off because it reveals the screws and clips to get this guy off and this guy off. So first, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to drop the glove box. Take the glove box trim off and hit the glove box button and make sure you drop the glove box before you unplug this. Otherwise, you're going to have to hook it back up again. You're going to need to get the glove box frame dropped. The reason why is there are 3 screws, 10 millimeters. They go through this frame. And this thing, voila, slides down into your dash and it bolts in. You will never get this cover off because it is metal reinforced. If you pry on it, you're going to bend up on the corners of it. Take these 3 bolts out, cake. You get a snap here, a snap here, a snap here, and 2 Velcros, and boom, pulls out. Now, you can see now that I pulled that out, you can see your access screws for these panels. I watched the guy rip this panel off, break this tab without taking this off, and he was giving you some YouTube advice on how to do this. Amazing. Anyhow, I digress. Once you get this off, like I said, the screws are up in here, they're 10s. You only can get access to those screws by dropping the glove box frame, not just the glove box cover. You can see mine's just kind of hanging up in there right now because I threw it back together to move the car. Anyhow, you want to get this trim panel off next. Boom. Screw here, and clips. Oh, look how easy that was. Now, ironically enough, somebody was already in here on this car and messed around with it and broke one of the tabs right here. But that's okay. There's still plenty of other clips and screws that hold this in. But once you take these 2 screws out right here, bam, you got that off. Once you get this off, then you can get this upper trim panel off, which is what most people want to replace because the sun hits that and destroys it. Now you've got a screw here, a screw here, a screw here, a screw here. They're all Phillips. Easy to get out. And this has clips all the way across the back. Just push in lock clips. Now, they lock in like a mo. So, you're going to need to get a flathead screwdriver, a nice, long, sturdy one. Go down the corners and start popping them one at a time because you can lift up on this thing and it does not want to move. They are some serious clips. But, voila. You see the back side. You see all the clips. And then you can see the locking points right here. You want to get your flathead in there and just start pop, pop, pop. Boom. Good to go. That side's apart. That simple. Driver's side. By the way, this car's a manual. The only way to get them. Sorry, automatic guys. Next. In order to get your pieces off, you want to start by taking the bezel off. Nice thing is, the bezel has no bolts except for a safety strap, which does have a screw on it, but it's all clipped in. So you just want to pull up on the left and right and try to make sure you pry with a plastic pick or you're going to destroy the other leather. All right, boom, you got that out. Now that you got that out, you have access to these left and right trim panels. You want to get these left and right trim panels off before you take off the upper trim panel because most people want to replace that. That's what goes bad. So the cool thing is, left panel snaps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Unsnap that. You're good to go. Same thing, right trim panel, snaps off. Hey, look how easy that was. I already had them loose. Snap, 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 snap. Pop them off. Now, this panel is bolted on just like the other right-hand side. You have screw hole, screw, screw. Has the exact same monster clips on the back side of it to hold it in. You're going to need the flathead screwdriver method again. Pry underneath, pop it off. Boom. That's it. So, in less than 15 minutes, you totally removed all dash pieces from an Aston Martin. And by the way, if you have one of these, they're all cracked. This diamond option, trim, I think they call it black diamond, something like that. They all crack. Don't ever leave your car out in the sun with this facing, because what happens is the nav unit actually starts to fold up at an angle and bend back, and then you get splits all through here. My leather trim right here was good. I think somebody already did it, so I didn't have to take those off. So sorry that I didn't make it to your video, but that's a whole nother subject to remove those. But if you want to get to them, you might as well do them now, because you've got an access screw on both sides right here that you have to take out, that the trim panels cover up. So you can go for that. And also, there's a company that refinishes these online. You can send these out when they crack. $700-800 though. It's a little spendy. But the black ones especially, they hold the heat more than the wood. This car's got 30K, it's got a small split. I had a car at 18,000 miles, it had a small split. And it also had a little fold back on the edge of the navigation screen. That is from extreme heat. These are brittle. It's a English car. Everything's brittle. Anyhow, hope this helped you out in doing your trim over. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.